Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to MCM Outdoors. Just wanted to explain, normally at this time of year, anyone that's followed the channel for a while will know that Matt and I normally head up to Sykeside, lovely campsite, one of our favourites in the English Lake District, to film Oktobercamp. Well, where are we? We're in the middle of Tier 3 restrictions, which is in effect a renamed lockdown. COVID-19 strikes again, but you know, we pretty much envisaged that this situation might occur, and with that in mind, although it's not our normal video, we cobbled some footage last month together in Matt's back garden as a bit of an insurance policy should the situation occur. So whilst it's not our normal Oktobercamp, we did get out, enjoy a few beers, got a fire going, and had some spooky fun. So I hope you enjoy it, and it's the best we could do. We've got to look forward to next year and be positive, and Oktobercamp will be back, fingers crossed, as normal, bigger and better than ever before. I hope everyone's well, staying safe, staying sane. It's very difficult again, isn't it? Especially if you live on your own. It's pretty tough, but you just got to do what you can to stay healthy, both physically and mentally. If anyone's new to the channel, it's the first time you've watched MCM Outdoors, please consider subscribing and check out the back catalogue. There's in excess of 210 videos I think now, and it's a little bit cringy, but we've signed up to buy me a coffee so that if anyone wants, and there's no obligation or pressure whatsoever, you can buy Matt, Walshy and I a bit of a beer or a coffee, and it's just a small something which goes back into the cost of producing the videos, and yeah, a little way of giving something back if you want. You don't have to, it's fine. But yeah, have a great Halloween, trick or treat. Bit of a trick this year, isn't it, frankly, but make the best of a bad scenario. Clean your outdoor gear, get out on some local walks, explore what's on your doorstep. It's often overlooked, isn't it? So what better time to look into your local history, look at your local footpaths and trails, and go and explore places that you ordinarily wouldn't be doing because you'd be looking further afield. With that in mind, let's get straight into the video, and I'll see you on the next adventure. I'll keep doing what I can, try and keep some content ticking over. I've got some other things which I've recorded as well, just to keep the channel going. Take care everyone, and stay safe. Welcome back to MCM Outdoors. It's been a tough year, as you're all aware, and seeing how things were going with regard to COVID and possible further measures, what we wanted to do, we preempted the fact that we probably wouldn't be able to go to the Lake District, and we've recorded something for you prior to any restrictions which may come into place further down the line. So it's a shame. We like to do Oktobercamp every year, but this is going to be our version for 2020, something a little bit different, just do what we can. So we've just come to Matt's new house, and he's very lucky, and he's got an immense area of land. Just trying to persuade him to start a microbrewery in the outhouse behind me. But we're in the expansive grounds of Matt's new home. So yeah, we're just going to chill out, enjoy a few beers, and take you along for the ride. What are we on there, Matt?
Well,
Sight on.
it's a beer with a cork in it, so I thought it was going to be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, it makes quite the difference having it out of a
Nice glass.
proper glass.
Not like us, is it?
No. Well, when the weather is like it is, we were quite unfortunate with the weather. But luckily we've got a bit of a covered up area that we can sit in while still getting the benefits of being a bit outside. And cheers in Oktobercamp 2020, who'd have thought it?
Nice one.
Thankfully we've got a nice covered area here. Now, as we've just been discussing over a beer, I've got a unit at the back of the grounds, and we're trying to decide what to do with it, so I think we're going to turn it into a microbrewery.
Show us then. I'm sorry for steaming up. It's the
Wet and hot.
it's the wet and hot, yeah. Right.
So we can get some of them on.
So we might start a microbrewery.
Yeah, so this is going to be the MCM microbrewery. Still a bit of work to be done, but we'll get a couple of mash tuns, get some water coming into it here, get some heaters. I reckon we could do it, make some cider and stuff.
Yeah. So apparently the previous owner, he built a Land Rover in here, didn't he? He purposely built this to construct a Land Rover. It's got, you know, I might sleep in here tonight, to be honest.
I think, yeah.
I've got the tent,
We both will be.
but it's like biblical rainfall today. Typical weather for end of September. So I might sleep in here, I don't know. But I've got the Nordisk Upland. We'll just have to see how the rain pans out. But yeah, you could put some step ladders in there, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Get yourself up on the top. You can just construct a bit of a sleeping area. It's pretty good. We've got a little serving hatch for beer. Just remove that.
They are. The microbrewery.
Food wise, what we got? Got a bit of steak, some steak baguettes,
Got some hot dogs.
hot dogs,
Got some
bockwurst for Oktobercamp,
meatballs.
meatballs. We've got loads of craft beer, loads of nice stuff. So these are the lengths we've got to go to try and bring you a bit of content in times of COVID. I'll show you the setup. It's not our usual Oktobercamp, as you've gathered by now. Alright, steaming up so much, but there you go. The Nordisk for me. And Matt's in his trusty soul, which he's brought to every Oktobercamp, probably about for the last 11 years. Van Gogh Soul. There's a ride-on lawnmower in there. We might get that out later after a few beers and do a few laps of the garden. But I'm pleased to say that after the storm camp with Walshy and bad winds, don't forget it's only a 2 to 3 season tent, very lightweight materials, still strong, but that front pole bent a little tiny bit. Customer service from Nordisk was absolutely excellent. You've replaced it, sent me a new set of poles, so we've got a new one in there. I could have just replaced the one section, we've replaced the whole pole, and I've got a load of spares just in case. I love it. What a colour. Autumnal colours for autumn. Bit boggy here. I'm not going to bother setting it up until I get in. But bags of room. Massive, roomy inner. You've seen it before. Absolutely spot on. What we need to do now is focus on the purpose of Oktobercamp, which, like its beer drinking namesake, it's all about beer drinking.
Pushing backwards towards where we're sat. Yeah. Come back to me quickly though. Go and have a look at how flooded it is.
Have you got a lighter?
Yeah, I've got matches here, just found in the garage.
Cracking. So look at this. A giant can of Faith. Hazy Pale. Northern Monk math.
Northern Monk.
Yep. Got this one off a friend. It was very much appreciated. So we'll see if we can do the one-handed open. Matt's about to light the fire. Hazy IPA.
Yeah, no.
Oh, grapefruit. It's nice. Very nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right, you're on the video here, you know, Ted.
Oh.
What do you want to say? What do you think about camping?
Good.
Are you a firelighting expert?
Yeah.
And are you going to show us that in a minute?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Rory.
How many beers have you drunk? 4. I'm telling you more.
50.
Rory. tell Uncle Christopher the 3 parts of the fire triangle.
Fuel.
Fuel.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. And last thing.
What's your coats do to you? Keep you.
Heat.
Yes,
Yes.
Rory.
Excellent.
Great job.
Do you like my hat?
Yeah.
Keeps it warm, this. Big one.
In the house we have that one, the one next to the table, and the one in the lounge.
Oh yeah.
Good thing is, Matt, the wind's blowing the other way. I'm not into our chairs.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, so we won't get smoked out.
I'm a bot because my name is Daddy Cotbot. My name's
Daddy Cotbot, there you go.
You a bot
Yeah,
before,
Daddy
mate.
Cotbot, mine is you.
Me.
What is a bot?
Yeah, a bot is a bad player at Fortnite.
A bot's a bad player. What's the cellar like?
Good.
What were we doing in the cellar the other day?
And then he was going on his turbo trainer bike, and he's not very healthy on it.
It's not very healthy on it.
Hey?
It's all going on the video, this man. Tell the truth about Daddy.
I am.
What else?
Mummy said he's not really healthy on it. And halfway through, he's already, in about 5 minutes, he's already tired.
Is he?
I'm already tired from 5 minutes on a bike ride.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's Ted, so just watch out.
Good a happy October camp.
Happy Oktobercamp. Cheers.
Cheers. Take that, you can do Uncle Christopher cheers
That's
with
real
that.
alcohol. And Daddy, is this the same as that?
It is.
Is that got alcohol?
You need to cheers Uncle Christopher first. No, don't drink loads, just cheers him and then have a sip.
Is that
Cheers.
got alcohol in?
Yes, it
Happy
has.
Oktobercamp.
Dong. Wonder how this is gonna go.
Who knows? We'll see. You all ready?
Yeah.
Whoop!
Oh yes! Yahoo! Good enough. That was so good.
That was quite loud.
We'll just do one of those.
You solved your constipation issues now.
Didn't know it was that loud.
Oh, there'll be on the fire, get your steak on the fire. Tidiest, what we can do. Buzzard.
Bootio, bootio. It is.
Yeah,
It's
remember
real.
That hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nesting hawk. We're not snobby. We're not like entitled. Like only certain people are our BrewDog.
No.
Get to Aldi and buy an old IPA.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I love BrewDog.
No, they're a nice forward-thinking company.
You know they ban
Right.
meetings on.
What?
They ban meetings before 11 o'clock.
Really should.
And
Meetings are a load
ban
of
meetings
nonsense.
on Thursday and Fridays. You don't do meetings. Yeah, that's cosy that. Just leave it on the table, that's quite nice.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Ambience.
Yeah.
Ambience.
We don't need any lights.
Right,
I'll tell
Matt,
you now.
I think you need to tell our viewers about the BrewDog and Aldi IPA because Mark Brimickham sent me the picture the other night and I was like, this is bollocks,
Right.
there's no way it's real. Show us
Well,
the can and tell us the story.
I'll show you the can. So, we all know the company BrewDog, and we're big fans of BrewDog. We've been drinking it at the very start, if you remember.
Yeah.
We like the company ideals. I personally like the company ethics and whatnot. And if you look at this can, it's BrewDog seem to have made a craft can specifically
logo.
for Aldi. So it's like the Aldi logo, and it's called Old IPA, as in Aldi. So
It's very clever.
I couldn't resist. I was in buying a generator
As you do.
and a wetsuit.
Most
So
people get batteries.
yeah, and yeah, there you go. So there's a session able India Pale Ale. Brilliant.
And what's it like on the nose?
Well, do you know what? Taste wise, I mean, it smells like your normal BrewDog.
Typical IPA.
Typical. Don't get me wrong. It's ever so slightly cheaper version of it, but it's perfectly palatable. I could drink that all night.
Perfect.
Very happy with that. Perfectly palatable.
Perfectly palatable, said Peter the Fine.
He did.
Extra alliteration. Well, this is what Oktobercamp's all about. We're getting into the swing now, loosening up a bit. We just thought we want to make some nice content and make you guys think it's the end of October 2020, because we all need cheering up a little bit in these current times. And we've got some bratwurst, hot dogs, we've got some steak, we've got some red onions, we've got some nice baguettes and bread. So we've got some nice food, very Octobery, Oktoberfest themed food to cook up. We've got plenty of beer. We've got a bottle of red up there as an emergency. We'll just see what happens, really.
And the plan is...
there's no plan.
No plan.
Well, yeah.
We'll try and get this out at some point, I don't know, around Halloween, yeah, some point end of October. It seems ages away now, but...
see how it goes.
See how it goes, see how the country is. We hope everything's fine by then.
Think positive. Yeah. Maybe we won't be going into another lockdown.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Well, there's something quite autumnal, I think, about hot dogs, onions, caramelised onion, I will say, on an open fire. It's raining again, but you can cook on the fire, as long as it's not teeming down. And yeah, what can you say? Can't grumble. Lovely. Yeah, so I mean, it's been a funny year, really, all in all, hasn't it? But the thing is, you've got to try and make the most of any opportunity you've got to enjoy the great outdoors. You know, we've got a lovely fire going here, haven't we? We've got some nice beers, and you know, it might not be the middle of the Lake District, it might not be, you know, the normal Sykeside, but you know, we've managed to sit next to each other, we've managed to have a good beer, and you know, put the world to rights. And at the end of the day, if you could just make a time once a year.
Oh, get the burst in the air. Right, we're heading in. Well, I'm heading in. Matt's still here, he's hardcore. After like 9 cans of beer, I'm struggling a bit. Just enjoy the last of the fire, Matt, and I'll see you in the morning.
That's it.
Over and out, Matt.
Over and out, see you in the morning.
Good night, everyone. Be a good night. And see you in the morning. Hopefully we're going to get some better weather. Good night. Morning. No hangovers here. Not a bad night's sleep. I'm just on an old Thermarest. It's mine. I've sent mine off. I've still not got it back. Being fixed, so just woke up a few times with the old sore back. But yeah, not bad. Good little camp. I'm sorry we couldn't bring you the normal Oktobercamp, but yeah, we get packed away, get the stuff back in the car, have a quick coffee here and then head back home. Well,
Morning.
Matt's just had a phone call. This doesn't happen on normal camps. I'll let him describe what happens.
Well, usually we wake up, rub the sleep out of our eyes, try and get rid of our hangovers, and put a wet tent in the car, and then that's it, and have some kind of smelly coffee in the morning, our coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've had a latte and we've just been offered a bacon butty.
Yeah.
We're not meant to decline bacon butties, so we'll be
Someone
having one of
rang us up.
those.
Someone wrote actively trying to give us one.
We'll have one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to sit and relax with a bacon butty, but it's Oktobercamp.
Oh, the garden room. Smells nice. Look at that. Bit of white fig. Get used to that. Oktobercamp bacon butties. Top drawer.
You've got nothing on your feet, have you?
It's cold.
It is. Sit down.
What have you been doing? Have you had your breakfast?
Yeah.
What have you had?
Marmalade toast.
Oh,
Toast.
marmalade. Paddington Bear. Bacon butties.
Wet, isn't it, Edward?
What are you going to do today? Get all those apples up?
Well, should we make a cider at the weekend, Edward?
I don't like doing the apple thing.
What?
I don't like climbing the tree either.
No, got ones off the floor.
I don't like that. I said I don't like the both of them.
You don't like climbing up or getting off the floor?
I don't like climbing up, and I don't like picking them up and coming over.
Well,
What do you want to make a cider?
you could try it. You like beer. You know that.
Cider's beer made from apples.
Apple beer.
I know. I know that, but I just don't like doing the job.
Right, hope you've enjoyed that. It's just our take on Oktobercamp this year. Who knows the situation in October, the way things are going. Although always best to think positive. Could be pretty grim, couldn't it? So just thought we'd record this and at least release it around October, Halloween time, just to provide something and go with what we'd normally do. Had a good time, still being outdoors, tent, few beers, fire, caveman. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Another year ticked off. Oktobercamp 2020.
See you on the next video. And if you can, go and enjoy the great outdoors.